Okay, I was having some slight technical difficulties. My mic, for some reason, decided to set it to whatever the default mic was, so that wasn't working. But I know I played a game last week called my adaptation into human, and that was a real funky kind of game. And I said that another game is kind of connected to it in a way, and well, this is that game. This is I Live Under Your House. So at the end of my adaptation into human, it said that something like part of this creature went under someone's house, and I thought that this game was somehow connected. So, and I played this game uh, some time ago now, and that was a really cool, spooky game. Um, but I went and I looked through, and I found out that this publisher is actually the same as they share the same publisher. So um, I figured I'd go ahead and play this one on stream for you guys. So again, this is kind of like a point and click horror game, but it does get into some other elements later on. And we're just gonna get right to it. We're gonna get to the main story. Okay, I open my eyes, and here I am, home again. It is such a wonderful feeling. As usual, no one. That's good. That's very good. I like being alone. Can't really look at anything here. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. Hmm, I don't even know which hole to go to first today. Okay, let's turn the eye thing off. Look at that. What beautiful orifices. There are no favorites here, all equally pleasing to me. That's why I sometimes squint my eyes and rush into the tunnel as if at random. Okay, so I think this one, let's see. There's so many holes, so it's kind of difficult. Ahead of me is my pebble space, where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Okay, let's go ahead and move on in. And here is the pile of rocks. Oh, wow. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay, so we're going to head on back. Head on back again. So that was this one right here, I believe. So we're going to do this one next. I don't remember this being a very long game. I think it was only like an hour, maybe 2 hours or so. Uh, this is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep, although I can sleep anywhere. I still prefer to sleep here. So let's look around. Let's go ahead and... Okay, I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Go back. Can't really click on anything. Oh. I didn't do the walls and surroundings of this place, surprisingly. It's always been this way. I can't even imagine how such a wonderful place came to be, as if it had been prepared especially for me. So now that's something I don't understand, because like there may be another game that's tied into this one specifically. I have no idea. Um, I do have a few other games that are by the same publisher as well, and we may play those on the stream as well. Um, but we'll see. Yeah. So moving on. So we're going to move up into the tunnel ahead here. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me out on the way. There is a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like the intercourse with him. Gross. So have I done this one? Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder and harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I'll have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. You more than me, buddy. I am claustrophobic. Aha, here is Mother. She died when I was born, so it seems to me. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I have been alone all my life. At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it, and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry, so I am grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over, and the places I had bitten were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive, so I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big of a bite. Layer after layer of her body grew a new kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time has passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become, how many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great, I'm tired of worrying about her. The remnants of the creature I came out of, I was worried that it would come out of the cocoon and want to eat me or avenge all my bites, but apparently it just decided to die quietly. Now my anxiety is gone. Let's check just to make sure. Yep, same thing. Same thing. Just double checking. Okay. Let's see. Anything else down in the hole here? Like I said, I have played this before, but I don't know that I looked over everything quite well enough. Okay, so now I guess we're gonna move forward. Rarely go outside. Yeah, okay. So he probably wants to go to his sleeping chamber. I don't know if that's me. They're laughing at me. No, guess not. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to me to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me. They whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. Ah, what a terrible noise. Alright, let's go find out what we got going on. Ah, it won't stop. What the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. There we go. Let's see, there's the creature. There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own? Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out. Then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle. It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawled out into the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action, but one thing was obvious to me. There is construction going on, and they're building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment, and I started watching. You vile creatures will pay for disturbing my peace. Alright, let's see. Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone, but I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them, but maybe if you kill one, the hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Huh. I don't know. I mean, yeah, let's go the evil route, I guess. Yum, yum, yummy. Yummy bee. This is my skull room. After the first time I ate human, I lay tired outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in the woods drinking beer and talking to himself. At first I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. Wild. Yeah, look at the worker skull. Um, Another skull in my skull collection. I have absolutely no memory of how it all happens. It's like I'm in a wild ecstasy, then it's over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. Anything else? Nope. Guess not. Alright. Eventually, the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay. If they were looking for me, for some reason, I had the distinct feeling that they had come to hunt me down. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands, and then everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. Time passed, and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under the house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze, echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became a part of my life. Gradually, I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, and shuffling over my body. In the few hours when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, now they really had a lot to laugh about. Thus my torture became a 24-hour routine. I have to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1. Love. A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. I need to look around carefully before I act. Okay, so now I am this creature. Not that I wasn't him before. I don't really know what the controls are either. This is a wicked little game, though. Okay. This is the first time I've ever been inside a human house. There's so much space it makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. Okay. I know what it is. It's called a book. Once upon a time, I was very hungry, and just at that moment, a little man sat down next to me at the entrance of my home. I missed a word there, but that's okay. I remember he had little hands, little feet, and he was like a puppet. That little man also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of this world at the time, so I climbed out of my hiding place with interest and began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away, but when he did see me, his eyes widened and his mouth opened in that unimaginable way and made a horrible, disgusting sound. That sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him, but he kept crawling further and further away from me. Eventually, the feeling overcame me, and then all I remember was his head in my hands. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag he had brought with him was slightly torn, and then I saw books scattered around. I don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether, but that didn't stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books that I was able to learn the language of these creatures and get some idea of the human world. I found new books over time. For example, recently when I ate a couple of campers I enjoy reading, I'll have to remember to pick this book up when I'm all done. Okay. I don't want to ruin my thing here, so I'm not going to turn or check the TV just yet. It's locked. Okay. Well, I guess we will check the TV then. I'm not familiar with human life, but I once saw construction workers staring into a similar dark box. They stared so intensely and sometimes shouted things and raised their hands in the air. Strange creatures. Okay. These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these perverse acts. Looks like there's nowhere else to go aside from down the hallway. This is the toilet. Wait, because I didn't know I could do that. That's interesting. Not amazing, but... Ah, what a horrible, terrifying sound. I'll have to deal with that thing if it scares me. Okay. Moving on. Okay. I remember people lugging these boxes in here. Wonder what's in them. I can't jump, so, like, I don't know. And it doesn't let me look at any of the boxes either, so. Okay. Alright. I guess we're gonna peek in the bedroom. Look, there's the lady. That's it. There she is, lying in front of me. All that's left to do is take the first step. But I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Oh, maybe I should come back later. Oh, man, I skipped the dialogue. Well, until next time, Birdie. Okay. Why couldn't I kill her? And all the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. I would even say that I became interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipes somewhere. And here, she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Huh, I wonder what she keeps in them after all. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange, a feeling I'd never had before toward another living creature. And so I'd look at the pile of skulls, and I want to take some of my best skulls, my dearest one, and take it to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? Okay, do I have a skull? The book is not there, so there's some books here. Oh, and wait a minute. A pile of laundry. I could smell it as soon as I entered the room. That smell, it holds your breath. I've never smelled anything like it before. Maybe I should take something with me just as a reminder. I decided to take one of her dresses with me. Nice. Bathroom's closed. Just looks like newspapers. Come on, get up there. So she likes reading as much as I do. That's great. She reads so carefully that she even highlights individual pieces with articles, or with circles. On one of the pages, I saw a picture of a headless body. It looked suspiciously familiar, but I can't remember where from. Oh, well, now that I know what was in those boxes, I don't have to dig through them myself. You hear that? The headless body was the one that we killed the construction worker, I'm assuming. Strange. The bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. Ah, sweet Jesus, it's a whole ass body. Well, he must be really small. Unless he's just crawling around. Yeah, it's a really big ass, head and spine. I wonder if that door is still locked over here. It's locked. Yep. Okay, I need to double check here. Go back to my stream here. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the stream manager. Okay. So I know I didn't really stream as much as I usually do. It's been real busy lately. I had to go visit family and work on both my car and my wife's car, so here you are back again. Something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is, and I will always be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had a chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up! Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Or do you think she'll move here? Ha ha ha. Maybe, but only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you vile spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait in her bedroom, and we'll go back to my place together. You'll understand? Ha 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 ha. I told you, you've changed. Let me see if I can. Nope, I can't. Okay, we're back in the house. Alright, alright, alright. I wonder why this door's closed now. Can't interact, can't interact. She's not in the bedroom. What a weird bedroom. There's not even a closet. Oh, what is this? A note addressing Mark. Mark? Who is he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Damn it, Mark, we did it. Take it to the basement. Pay attention, it's still moving. Should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then, it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. Okay, so we are locked in the basement, it seems. I don't think we're going to be able to get out by going up the stairs. Oh, I was incorrect. The door is open. It seems like a terrible idea. Where's the nightstand that was sitting there? I'm gonna check the bedroom again. I'm moving a lot slower than before, too. I can't interact with the box on the nightstand. Oh, excuse me. Alright. My boy's back here behind me on the bed. I doubt I can go out through the window. Gotta check the trash can. Lots of bottles of wine. What is this lady's deal? Can't go out through the window, so I guess I'm going out through the front door. Oh, that's what it is. I didn't even realize. Okay. Chapter 2. Betrayal? Okay. So I'm pretty sure we're close to the end of this game. It does have a DLC, which I'll probably go ahead and play as well. Okay. What we have here? This is the tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. Bedroll. Yep. Picnic basket. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to each of the lights. We're still moving really slow. It's the blue dress she was wearing. Her dress? What is it doing here? How? I don't know what the orb things are. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. I remember how, in some fit of rage and hunger, I killed him, and the books fell out the exact same backpack I took them. That's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on in here? Okay, so that's the backpack. I'm not sure which direction to go. I guess toward these trees, maybe? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you guys can see it. This is some kind of binding circle. What is it? Salt? It wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while. But I need to go first. Marie, did it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Fuck, something is wrong. Mark, I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it is weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her. The girl I risked myself by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. Mark, what an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what that thing understands, Mark? It killed our father. Why doesn't it die? It is what worries me. So this tells me there's more to this story than I thought. So another game obviously connects to this, so I'm gonna have to figure out what that one is, and maybe we'll jump into it. Ugly. Why does she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her? And and this after all we've had? What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me that I knew her well, that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul she guessed about my presence and was waiting for me to come. Mark, are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell's holding it together, but I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark, you're asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from inside. Oh shit, Mark, I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the fucking candles, Mark. Fucking candles. And I think my strength is coming back to me. Huh. I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well, you know you've brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings that I haven't experienced before. And now after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Okay. Chapter 3, Revelations. I moved into Marie's house. You could say she invited me herself. Huh. Now she and I talk to each other a lot. I also began to better understand why people put flowers in pots. However, I don't use flowers. I like other things to furnish my surroundings. I also removed that awful black box. Now instead, it's something that is pleasing to my eye. I think I can live here. Marie doesn't seem to mind either. I'm getting more and more used to open spaces. Marie and I will have to go down to my place one more time, though. We are expecting children. I can't imagine how it happened myself, but the larvae are already getting pretty big. They will need to taken to my lair. They will need taken to my lair. After all, they are my children. They will be more comfortable there. By the way, the voices have stopped and I don't hear that awful laughter anymore. I think I now know what the word happiness means, and yet sometimes I feel sad. So, this makes me think, when he said larva, it makes me think of the larva from my adaptation into human. So I'm thinking maybe he's like some kind of progenitor for that. However, I mean, like I said, it did say a piece of the creature from my adaptation at the end of my adaptation into human, that a piece fell into the ground and was under someone's house. So thank you for playing ending number 3. So there's apparently a couple different endings, and I'm not sure exactly how to get these endings, but we'll go ahead and try again. We'll spare the one guy this time and see what kind of ending we get. Okay, I'm just going to skip the dialogue. Okay, so we'll go into this one. Go ahead, blah, 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 blah. Get the pebble. I think I do remember one thing that I didn't do. Okay, this is my sleeping place. Mama. Okay, so there... I don't remember what to do with the... I swear we could get the rock. Skip. I swear you can cut this thing open. But I don't see a way to do that because I don't have the rock. Let me see if there's a way to grab the rock. No, not that one. I don't understand. We're going to skip all this crap again, so... And again, we know what's going on. It won't stop. Ugh, that one's a little weird. There you are, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to go ahead and skip all that. Okay, so this time we're going to spare this guy. Eventually the house was finished. Different people, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same. So I'm just going to skip through. What if they find me? From time to time I had to crawl and see if everything was okay. Make sure they weren't hunting me down. A woman dressed in a blue dress. Pretty much my entire living area. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know how much this is going to change it, because there's only the one option. Okay, so again, I'm going to do basically the same stuff as last time. I'm going to hit the book, and it's going to say about the kid. A little man. Little human. Telly. So, I think I'm going to not flush the toilet, because I'm wondering if she heard me when I did that. Okay, so I actually get to reread what she said here. Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint. Maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. How correct he was. He couldn't kill her. He's going to leave her the skull now. I don't know why that is even selectable. It doesn't do anything. Huh? No. So, yeah, let's go with no. Because I didn't realize that was also an option. Okay. Yep. So we spared the construction worker. We're going to see if it affects anything. Okay, we left what we brought her. Boy, I just wish he moved just a little faster. I improved my, or increased my bit rate just a little bit, so some of this would look a little clean. Okay, here you are back. Something's changing you. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Vile spirit. Okay, so we're gonna go. Now we should be getting kidnapped by them. See, my thing is I didn't know that there were 3 endings. So, I can't go in either of those doors. Check this. Let's check around the other side of the bed, too. There is no other side of the bed, so... read that. And... alright, so they kidnap me again. I have to go home. Betrayal. Like I said, this isn't a very long game. But there is a couple different endings, so we're going to mess around with that. Okay, we're going to skip this stuff as well. Skip that. Now, I don't know if there's multiple options for which way you can go. I don't believe there is. I'm sure I could just skip right to the end. Her dress is not here. So they're probably... yeah, see? Nothing. Won't be long before I'm home again. So it does change that a little bit. Okay, this should be that circle. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here because I didn't realize there were different endings. I also didn't realize that he killed their father. Okay, let's see what happens. Ugly thing, blah, 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 blah. We forgot the candles, and now I'm going to strike. Revelation. Okay, so here I am. Why am I here? Even the voices have gone silent, and spirit no longer speaks to me. So, okay, so this was different. And I dream only of darkness. Ever since the day I killed Marie, I've been lying next to the cocoon of my creator. I didn't do anything. I just lie there and stare into the darkness. I look at my body, and it too is gradually crusting over. No one ever moved into Marie's house so I could enjoy the silence, but I don't need it anymore. The crust is about to cover my eyes, and then I'm asleep for I don't know how long, maybe even forever. From everything that happened to me, I understood only one thing. When I was at her bedside for the first time, when I saw her bare heel dangling from the bed, I should have eaten her at that moment. Okay, so that was ending 1. Okay, so we're going to go through one more time, and then I'll run through the DLC. So what we're going to do is... oh, see, I can't go outside yet. I swear, this is Pebble Space. So, okay. I swear you could cut open the cocoon, but I don't remember how. Unless I go straight there? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look it up here in a moment. Okay. Okay, skipping. Okay, so we're going to kill one of the guys here. We're going to unalive them. Kill. Skip, skip, skip. I'm trying to cut this at just under an hour if need be. Chapter 1, Love. Okay. Okay, so this time we're also not going to take the dress because I want to see if that changes the ending. Also, maybe I shouldn't interact with anything either. So we're going to unalive the one guy, but not take the dress. So those are the only real... Those are the only real options that I have. What is happening to me? So, leave her his favorite skull. I don't know which skull was his favorite anyway. So there's her clothes. I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to bother looking at the newspaper. I already know what it says. Bed is empty. I'll leave my favorite skull for her to see. Off we go. Blah, 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 blah. Something has changed in you. Okay. You'll get kidnapped one more time. So, my adaptation into human and this game are two that I'm probably going to go ahead and upload to YouTube just to have, just as a, playthrough. I'm not going to bother editing or anything like that, so... Okay, so we're getting knocked out again. My question is, why did they knock me out, throw me in the basement with the door open, and then come out to the middle of the woods? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why wouldn't they just drag me out there? Again, the dress is not hanging there. And if we get number 1 again, then there may be something else we're doing wrong. If that is, I'll take a break and I'll look and see what it is, and then I'll play it here for you. I'm pretty sure I got all the achievements for this game, so... Okay... What's going on here? We're gonna walk out into the middle of nowhere. There it is. I'm pretty sure there's nowhere else that I can go. I think the first time I played this game, I was looking for other pathways and I couldn't find anything. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, she's dead. Where do I end up? Revelation. Oh! Oh! I just got another achievement. This is the ending that I never got. In the end, Marie was just another skull in my skull collection. From then on, the voices never ceased. They began to follow me during the day. The laughter never ended, but it didn't annoy me. I finally found the meaning of my existence and began to laugh with these bizarre creatures of the night. I began to enjoy waiting for new tenants, playing with them. Eventually, of course, my tunnels were discovered, but by this time I had already managed to move to another dwelling. Especially since my collection has grown so much, I needed more space. I also read in a newspaper that after my tunnels were discovered, they found the remains of my creator there. They say they've never seen anything like this in their lives. As for Marie, I can hardly find her skull among all of these remains now. And not that I would like to, but I am grateful to her. After her betrayal, I realized my place in the world, and now I work nonstop. When I get tired, I sit down and laugh nonstop while looking at my triumphant collection. Okay, so let me look at the achievements real quick and see if I have them all. I'm missing one. What am I missing? Escape DLC. I'm not a coward, but I'm afraid. I've done that. I don't understand. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna play the DLC now. I don't know if I'll play all the endings for the DLC, just because, it's a lot to just skip through stuff. I'm not a coward, but I am scared. The lights are out and the door is open. I don't like the look of this. Hello. What's up? Alrighty. My boy's back here behind me. Huh? Okay. I might hear in a little bit. I want to try to finish this game up. This is the one that I said was tied to the other one. She's just squeamish about body horror, stuff like that. Alright, I'll just check to see if anybody's home. Okay, so I'm guessing we're a police officer or something. Ah, what a disgusting smell. Oh, okay, so this is with the ending where you know, he piles up her body and whatnot in here. What the fuck is going on here? What kind of maniac would do this? See the remains and everything. Okay. I personally don't have any idea where to go. The whole floor is sticky. The box is full of candles. Yeah, should have brought in candles with you. I don't even want to know what happened here. Wait. So I'm guessing the canon ending is that, he kills her and he puts her body up in here. There's an open window. Good thing the window's open, or I would have suffocated in here. It's a human brain in a trash can. I hope I don't have to actually look at this. No? No? Okay, good. On down the stairs. There's a big hole. What the fuck is this place? There's a deep tunnel in front of me with no end in sight. Are you sure you're ready to go into this tunnels? No. Let's see if we can just leave. That might be the one that I'm missing. Nope, I guess not. So there are 13 achievements for this game, and I have 12 of them. The last one is called I Escaped, and it has to do with the DLC, so maybe there's something you can do down here. Just as a disclaimer, if you guys have, get really squeamish about things, like claustrophobia and stuff like that, this is probably not something that you should watch. I know for a fact that this dude gets stuck down in this tunnel, so... Okay. So I don't know if there are multiple paths down here. Maybe we should just see... How did he even get in here? Okay. Press Z to crawl. Okay. Now we're crawling through here. So there's a construction worker's helmet. Hell, if there's even the slightest chance that it belonged to him, I can't turn back. Yeah, so this has got to be some kind of investigator or police officer or something. Tunnel seems to be getting narrower and narrower. The air is getting heavier to breathe. Okay, so we got more crawling we gotta do. It's so narrow, but I think I can get through. If I put a flashlight in my mouth and crawl like a worm, I think I can do it. Here we go. Oh, okay. So I have to use the space bar. I'm just gonna start spamming it. My arms are collapsed at my side. The only thing left to do is push myself with my feet. This is shit that I would not do. I actually dread watching videos of people crawling through tunnels and stuff like that. Because I'm like, what are you going to do once you get down there? You're going to have to turn around and go back. And sometimes you just can't go back. But I don't have a choice. Okay, damn, it's getting harder and harder to breathe. But I don't have a choice anymore. I have to move forward. Oh, shit. I think I'm stuck. I can't move. I'm definitely stuck. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, just keep moving. I don't want to die in some hole. I need to pull myself together. If I can push all the air out of my lungs, I can get through. I have one last push left and I'll get out of here. Come on, exhale. I can't believe I managed to get through. So that's part of what I was talking about, Uh-oh. And this is the other part. I didn't like that sound behind my back. So let's check. Pretty sure that the tunnel is collapsed. The passage is completely blocked. I have to find another way out. Shit. Again, I have claustrophobia, and this wasn't, this is pretty mild for me because obviously I'm not stuck in the situation, but it's still pretty awful. Okay. I have gotten stuck somehow. Okay. Here's a skull. Under the skull lie withered branches of flowers. It looks like some kind of totem. If you look closely, it's as if someone has scraped the inscription "Spirit" onto the stone. Looks like I've stumbled onto some kind of cult or something. I hope the author of this work isn't home. Okay, so I've never had trypophobia, but this place makes me feel uncomfortable. It's different in appearance from other tunnels. I don't think it's been dug. Aha! The wife has brought me food. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, soup. Okay, I'm gonna actually set this off to the side for a minute. Thank you. Okay. Alright. I need to find a way out of here as soon as possible. Okay, so what he meant by the trypophobia is all the holes that are around in this these tunnels here. Okay, so we'll just go left and right and then forward, I think. Okay. I think this one is either the stone hole or the sleeping hole. Or this is the way out. This looks like the way out. I'm going to go back. We don't want to go back yet, or go out yet. Okay, so that's one of the holes there. Oh, look, there's actually a hole straight up, too. Okay, what is this? Just a bunch of pebbles. Okay, that's the pebble hole. They're pretty smooth. They're nice to hold. Interesting. I don't remember which way's which. Oh, it was the skull collection. Yep, obviously I can't interact with anything. Oh, come on. Let's not get stuck in here, please. There we go. Okay. This is skull collection. And that means that the way around the corner here should be where Mommy is. Or is it? Wait a minute. Hold on. Where did I drop down through? I dropped down from there, so... Mommy's missing. Where's Mommy? This is the way I came from. Where is the hole with the cocoon in it? I'm missing something here. Yeah, because this one leads back up and around. Let's see if we can find out. Maybe there's something down here that I'm just missing. This dude has more balls than me, that's for sure. Okay, so I've got 2 paths, it looks like. I'm gonna go down this way first. Anything with a drop off, I'm wary. Oh, man. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm not getting back up, so we're just gonna move forward. Yep, okay. So I didn't see Mommy, so apparently Mommy was the other way. I feel like I'm crossing the border into the afterlife. I had a similar feeling once. There's definitely something magical about it all. It's like when I was a kid, when I was drawn to different abandoned buildings. I almost died once too, back then. It was an abandoned hospital, a popular place for teenagers. Guys would go up there, climb on the roof, smoke weed, and look at the stars. I didn't go to the roof. I was more interested in the basement. I went there all by myself. Sometimes walking through these tunnels, I could suddenly stop and turn off my flashlight. So one day I stood once again in that darkness, listening to the wind walking through the tunnels. Suddenly I heard a loud sound, like a demonic scream. It was the scraping of metal mixed with the clash of granite blocks. It echoed through the corridors. I became unimaginably scared. I started calling for help, but there was no one to answer. But I got out, found a way out of the other side of the building. When I went outside, I saw that half the building had collapsed. Several teenagers died. They were sitting on the rooftop when the building collapsed. After that incident, I began to take more and more risks. I liked the adrenaline. I decided to become a police officer because it gave me the opportunity to be on the edge all the time. But these tunnels, there's something different here. I've never felt this way before. It excites me and frightens me at the same time. Okay, so nothing in there, seemingly. Okay. That's a stalactite or stalagmite, whatever. I feel the air has changed, so there must be a way out somewhere. Seems like a dead end. Doesn't look like a dead end. What are these granite blocks here? Dead end. Okay. No, I don't want to go through there yet. I want to head one more opening. I'm pretty sure that was in fact the way out. Oh, seems like a dead end. Okay, well, it is a dead end apparently. Okay, so we're gonna have to wiggle through this. This opening is even narrower than the previous ones. I need to think carefully before I go in there. I don't have a choice. I gotta get out. Okay, I'm gonna start spamming a space bar. I I can feel fresh air coming from somewhere ahead. This opening is even narrower than the previous ones. The main thing is not to panic like last time. What was that? I didn't hear anything, so I have no idea. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Ah! Day 0. Okay. So, he is currently trapped. I can only hope that my leg is not broken. The other leg seems to be free. Maybe I can push off with it? Ah! What a pain. Fuck, it's no use. Okay. Oops. Oh, hang on. Help? Let's see if we can, like, spam it and get myself out of here. I have no idea. Help. Help me. 5 hours. How did it all start? I've been out of work for 2 months now. Yes, there were a couple of cases, but absolutely uninteresting, and it paid little. I even thought about going back to the service. Huh. Of course, no one would take me back there. The whole town will never forget what I did. Again, this sounds like it ties into another one. This man came in, all scared shitless. He told me his name was John Nada. He worked at a construction site far out of town. Nada told me that he worked with a friend whose name was Bob. So Bob went missing. Nada went to the police. The police refused to help him. He was not from around here, essentially a tramp. Nada did his job. The house was finished. He saved up money, and now he came to me. He just wanted to find his friend. I decided to ask around the owners of the house that Nada was building. Maybe they knew something, and here I am. No, I can't give up. I have to get out of here. Come on. Come on. I'm not going to die in some hole. Come on. Get yourself free. Seems to be working. I'll be free. It worked. Ah, it feels so good to finally stretch out. To feel the ground beneath my feet. I wonder if that is actually the case. Someone's digging behind me. What are you doing, bud? Excuse me. Alright. Maybe this will get me the thing, the achievement. I don't know how long this tunnel is. Come on, how long is this? We're over the hour mark. If only I could just move a little faster, I swear. Okay, so the music is dying down. Freedom at last. It's great to feel the ground beneath your feet. Stretch your arms out in different directions. The sounds of leaves. What happiness it is to be outside. There's no way I'm going back. There must be a road somewhere ahead. I've got to find help and get those damn cops to do their job. Okay. Okay, so I see blood. Uh-huh. Oh, that's not blood. That's a leg. This is my leg. Fuck. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. It's a whole bunch of F-bombs. Guess we're just gonna let it do its thing. Okay. What do I do? I hate this place. I hate rocks. I hate the dust. I hate that my whole body is stiff and I can't straighten up. I just want to get up. I just want to straighten my back. I want to bend my knee. Oh, how I want to bend my knee. My leg hurts so bad. I want to bend my knee. I hate how I hate everything. Get me out of here. Somebody help. Somebody get me out of here. Help. Help me, somebody. I will not be heard. I will never be heard. I'm stuck. 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 Shit. Why did I come in here? Why did I come in here? What did I want? I wanted to help. I wanted to find this guy. That's all. Why didn't I call the police? Why didn't I leave? I wanted to be a hero. I wanted to be useful. Fuck heroes. Fuck them. Nobody needs heroes. Heroes get stuck in holes and die. I was going down into that dungeon like I was going into the Battle of Dragon. I was expecting a maniac here. I was expecting a horde of killers. I was ready to fight them. I was ready to defeat evil. This is what I had been taught. What I had been prepared for. Not this hole. Not this hole. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe that's what I wanted. Maybe I just wanted to die already because I was sick of everything. Because I don't have a job. Because no one needs me. No one needs me. This place needs me. This hole needs me. I'm tired. I'm very tired. My eyes are closing. I must rest. 27 hours. So you're finally awake. I've been waiting for you. Though I think you've been waiting for me just as much. Who's there? Get me out of here. Come on now. Come on, Nick. It's not all that fast. Don't you like it here? You've been here so long I thought you liked this place. Screw you. Well, then I should probably go. No, no, please, stay. Help me. I'm stuck here. Please, don't go. Don't go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't go. So it wants me to stay. It wants to get out of here. Yes, please. I don't care who you are or what you did. I didn't see anything. Just get me out of here. Please. Please help. So it thinks I own the place. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just a bystander. Let's say the owner is away on family business. But you can have a house without a master, can't you? Can't have a house without a master, can you? I can get you out of here, but I'm going to need something from you. Anything. I'll give anything. Just get me out of here. Anything? Bark for me, Nick. What? I thought you were stuck, not deaf. Bark. Bark for me. Does it want to get out of here? It has to bark. Woof. Louder. Woof, woof. Louder. It should bark louder. Woof, woof. Louder. Bark. Whine like a wounded animal. Come on. Woof, 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 woof. I'm not saying that many woofs, sorry. Oh. Yes. Bark. Bark. And lose your name. From now on, you will lose everything. You will have no past and no future. You will become a creature persecuted by perpetual hunger and loneliness, and you will serve us for 13 long years. In return, I will free you from these shackles of stone, but your flesh will now belong to us. Remember, your flesh belongs to us. I open my eyes, and here I am, home again. What an unbearable feeling. Even though I've been here as long as I can remember, I hate every inch of these tunnels. This place disgusts me. I can't wait to get outside. The coolness, finally. The air is so fresh. I like to listen to the crackling of trees, to enjoy the slight whiff of the breeze on my skin. However, all this is only a moment. When I'm distracted, my thoughts start to get confused. What are thoughts anyway? How do I know what thoughts are? How do I know the words? All these words just pop into my head on their own, and the more I try to understand where the source of all my knowledge comes from, the more it begins to hurt. A hunger begins to grow inside me. It grows stronger and stronger. The voices in the tunnels tell me to kill the tenants of this house, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that, even though I'm hungry. More and more I stop understanding myself. Something pushes me from side to side, forces me to be in constant motion. But there are also moments like this, when I stop. They seem to be going out for a walk. It's time to return to my underground abode before they see me. But I so want to stay here for just one more minute. Inhale, exhale. Okay. There's no point in going back. Hunger will kill me. I have to do what I have to do. Still, I would rather not offend anyone. If only I had a choice. Thank you for playing. The end. So I don't know how many endings there are to the DLC, and I'm not going to bother playing it right now. This has been um, I Live Under Your House, you know, and the DLC, which is just called DLC Story, I guess. Um, I'm gonna try to look into see what other games are connected to this one, uh, and then maybe I'll probably play those as well. So, thank you for watching. Appreciate your time, and goodbye. We'll see you on the next one.